Hello. I've been meaning to make this video for 2 years, since November 2022, and I've been postponing it, and this is my last day on this beautiful island, and I thought, okay, I have time, wait till the last moment on this island to make a video. It's about my life that I dealt with having eczema, and I wanted to tell you that a couple of years ago that I managed to get the last percentage of eczema out of my body. So I will start with the beginning, but I will try to make it. I haven't seen anyone passing nearby for the last 2 hours now. Anyway, yeah, I'm shy. So December 1974, I was born. A couple of months later, I got eczema, like a lot of kids nowadays. Back in the day, it was less. It was like more like, oh, it's in the family and stuff like that. Anyway, my mom kind of raised me in an alternative way, especially because I got the eczema after some VA vaccinations, and the doctor back then, just a regular doctor, told her to stop also to give me that because it messed up my immune system, or maybe that, it just was an immunity response. And then my aunt, teas were also more alternative, and back in that day that was quite something because you didn't find anything, witch doctors, kind of thing. Anyway, she tried her very best. I got it pretty bad in my face, like I will show you, like here, like a mustache, and here, and sometimes even here, my eyes, my hands, and then some places on my body. And at times it got so bad that I had to stay home from school. Luckily not so much, and you know how kids are. I got picked on, but kids stuff. And my friends, I always had friends, my friends always said, it looks good on you. Having eczema, you really look good with it, which was meant as a very sweet compliment. And like so many stories, when I went to countries like this, but I didn't go to countries like this when I was a kid, rarely, but the times I did go to Spain or south of France, we went, Bulgaria, Austria, where the air was clean and some more sun. After a couple of days it got better or disappeared completely. Back in Belgium, whammy. And continue. As a teenager, it got a bit better. It got better. In my face, kind of disappeared, and I got revenge with the boys who picked on me by saying no. And this doesn't interest you at all. And then blah blah blah. Nothing. I managed to live with it. The worst parts were the winter, and let me see. Well, we knew it was my liver. Everybody has a weak spot with me. It was my liver. It was my liver. The more damage I brought to my liver, unhealthy stuff that I did for my liver, the more reaction I got. As I live in a toxic country, Belgium, and my mom already was great with the food. Very healthy. Yeah, what did help, at one point I was just having a regular diet, kind of healthy, a lot of veggies, fruits, but I ate everything. And I went to a doctor, well, not a doctor, a man. I will put it down what kind of test he did. I am now here and I'm doing this quickly, and I forgot because it's a long time ago. I was in my 20s, and the test showed that my vitamin D was extremely low, but that's not surprise because that's kind of with so many people in living in darker countries, or having a full-time job inside and not spending a lot of time outside. And he suggested me to take like extremely a lot of vitamin D a day, like the regular medicine would say that it's dangerous for the liver, while my liver was the one that is kind of in an unhealthy state. Not according Western medicine, because if I had my blood done, everything was perfect. According to the normal Western standards, you can always do tests that go deeper. Ask a doctor who wants to talk about this. And then I took it. I said fuck it. And also according to Kundalini Yoga, there are books that just support this. And I say fuck that, I'm gonna try, because regular medicine has never helped me. So, you have eczema, cortisone, you know, that's it. So I think it was 20,000 I guess units a day. It helped a lot, especially in winter. I did it especially in winter, and it helped so much. Then I got pregnant, I got a kid. I was not sure whether to give her the common standard medicines when they are born, but now they give cocktails, and not the cocktails you drink here. But I was like, but I was not informed enough. I was 27. I was not informed enough about this, and I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna give it. But after that, she got an extreme reaction of eczema all over her body, but really bad, so bad. It was like she was burned. She has like her skin got stuck in her clothes. And I used these green bandages, or blue ones. They were green then, for burning wounds on her body, so I could dress her and undress her without having to rip the clothes out of her skin. And I really, for 1 year, I crossed Belgium, Holland, and almost Luxembourg, just to find any. I spent some money on going from the regular Western medicine to anything else, to the alternative, to the weirdest stuff. I spent money on it. And my little baby, she's 21 now, and she's fine. And she cried a lot because she was in pain, and we didn't sleep a long time. And also, when I went back in Belgium, you have something that's almost every mom goes to it. It's called kind en gezin, child and family, and they see how they're growing, the measurements. And also the doctor there, or the nurse, I think it was a doctor, he also said to me, stop with the VAX inhalations, stop. I think I given 1 or 2, don't remember. And he said, because it's an immunity response, it's that goes whack. And he said, go to this child doctor, that's not the correct name, and a specialist, but like not an alternative, just a regular one, but she was into alternative medicine. And I went to her, and she was packed with moms, with kids. It was like, she had thousands of clients. She was already old. I hope she's still alive and doing well, because she helped me. She did tests that nobody else did, like pressure acupuncture tests for food. And it looks really like a scam, because it's like, what is this? You're just holding some tubes with your baby on your lap. But I did them because I did everything, and I would do anything. I was like a lioness for my little baby. And the test had results. What she could not eat, and it was not only eat, And these are tests you don't see in, it's not like it's intolerance test, it's not like an allergy test, you don't see it in the blood. And back then it was even more rare. Now it's more common because, I don't know, I started to tell every friend I had with kids with problems, whatever problem that was, like they throwing up, diarrhea, crying, pain for no reason, eczema, asthma, you call it. I sent them there. And my little child, she was 1 year and a half. I placed her on this strict diet, which is very easy with a kid of 1 year and a half. And I was already very conscious with the food to give to a 1 year and a half, because, you know, it's 1 year and a half. Don't give them Coca-Cola, don't give them ice cream. Why? They don't ask for it. They will ask for it many times later. And junk will come into their body. They, oh, look at butterfly. Oops, there it was. She went on a strict diet, and after 3 weeks she was better. And slowly, well, not slowly, actually, really fast, she grew, she was fine. One of the things I could not give her was sugar. That was the main thing, and you know, sugar is in like everything. So I shopped and looked at every paper, and she was fine. Her skin got fine, I think, in, I don't know, was it half a year, 9 months, 12 months completely, I don't remember, but it was fast, and it was like just normal eczema, you know, like dry spots, a little bit of a rash here, not like these wounds in her body. And then at one point, okay, I'm gonna just try with things, because she was going to go to school, and you know in school how it goes, they swap cookies. And until then she got like dry cookies, you know, tasting like dog cookies without any sugar, and she just was happy eating them. But they taste like dry cookies without sugar, and no milk either, I think. Yeah, it was no milk either. So I started like just with half an M&M, like sugar rush, you know. And slowly we were still strict on, I was still strict on her food, but I know I had to let her go. She was going to school, she goes to friends, other places, family, and she was better. Otherwise you could say, you know, she's full of eczema, look at her, she cannot have it, and people are like, oh. But then she looked fine, and then people were like, oh, just give the kid a cookie. Anyway, so after that, I thought, I was like 30, maybe I should do the test myself, which I did. And again, I had a list of what I could not eat. I placed myself on a diet. It took way longer because I was already 30 years in my body having an autoimmune response to abnormal response to normal things, you know, to the food is not the problem. Well, it's part of the problem, but it's not the problem. It is something in your body that's out of whack. But you start with the top. And I placed myself on a diet. Really helped. After a while, I saw the results, but I was on a strict diet. I could not eat many things and ask. And I've been on diets before, but it was not with these tests. It was just doctors telling me, like, you should not eat this, that, and that, without any test, but just because they had previous results with other patients, with people with eczema. But they never helped me, and this helped me. But it's very individual, so I don't have to tell you what my list was. And when my skin was fine, and I did eat something like with Christmas, or you know, a pizza or anything with Christmas that I couldn't eat, but I said, no, I'm fine. I got punished so bad just from one day that it took me 3 months to heal again. So it was not worth it. I sometimes got so bad that I could not move my fingers without bleeding, and my fingers were like double as thick. And until now I still have my skin in my hands, but I'm used to it, because already when I was 10, the skin in my hands looked like the skin of a grandma. So I'm used to old hands already since I'm young. And because they've been hurt so and damaged so much. And so I stuck to my diet most of the time. In the summer, the same thing actually. So I was on this diet, but it made me very conscious about food. And then we go again. Yeah, the vitamin D I continued, but not to 20,000 a day, just because, you know, live in a dark country, especially in the winter. I have my vitamin D, and not the regular ones, most of the time too much than what Western medicine is saying, but that's also individual. And then 2 years ago, I just ordered something because I didn't know what it was, and sometimes I try out new stuff. So I ordered a mineral because it said it takes out the heavy metals. I always have to laugh with the heavy metals. The heavy metals. Sorry, I have a stupid sense of humor. No, I have a good sense of humor. So the heavy metals out of your body. And I was like, never tried that one mineral before. And it's zeolite, how you say it? Zeolite. Mine was from the Root brands, and I didn't know it would affect my skin. I just thought, let's try this mineral. It are drops, and I started November 2022. I had a little bit, because besides my diet and my vitamin D, I still had eczema, but just, you know, not too much compared to what I used to have, or to people who never had eczema, maybe it was still a lot, but for me it was like a little bit, like the inside of my wrists, and like here and there my fingers. Sometimes it could get bad if I was eating crap, well, crap normal. And I was taking these drops, and these drops really say, okay, just take one drop in the morning and one drop in the evening, and then after a week, or take 2 drops, and then slowly build up. Say, because if you build up too fast, your body, you know what happens when you detox too fast. The symptoms can get worse, and you feel bad. So I did very slowly, and really, I promise, pinky promise, after 4 days, I was like, what did I do? My eczema is better, and it was like a little bit like inflammatory. It was inflamed. So you know, when the skin gets, it's not just a dry rash, but it gets red and a little bit thick and painful, and here and there, and that's not nice. That was disappearing, so it's got just a dry rash, and I was like, what did I do? I said, can it be the drops? I said, nah, it's just 4 or 5 days it was. So I thought, let's do the test, let's put it to the test, science. So I stopped, I don't remember, a couple of days, no more, and the eczema got worse again. I was like, so I started the drops again, just 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. It got better again. I was like, no way, bleep that. And I don't know what I did then. Oh yeah, I remember. I got so enthusiastic, so I'm gonna do more drops. And then I got too enthusiastic because I went too fast into more drops, and my eczema got worse. And I was like, they kind of warned me about that, didn't they? So I go back to the 1 drop a day. It got better again, and then I stuck to the program. Yeah, I can be impatient when I'm enthusiastic. Most of the time, I'm kind of patient now. It's kind of thingy with me, patience. But you know, I'm old enough now to be patient. Life taught me that. So, how many minutes? 20. That's enough, no? I just wanted to say, after I think half a year, my eczema was completely gone. So I went up to the 10 drops in the morning and the evening, and eczema is completely gone. I can now even eat the the food that I should not eat. I still don't eat it a lot, because if I do exaggerate, and it's winter, and there is no enough fresh air and sun, I still get eczema. A little bit, like a little rash, but that now I'm annoyed by that, like, oh my god, I have a little rash, you know. Now I'm just one of those people with good normal skin, then gets a rash and like completely freaks out. So in the past it would have been, oh, it's almost nothing. This for me is almost nothing, but still I prefer nothing now, because I know how it feels to have that your attention doesn't go to something that's, you know, aching, itching and hurting. I just wanted to share this, and it doesn't mean that it will help you, because health is something very individual. It just helped me. So it took out the heavy metals out of my body, which probably had been in my body since I was a baby. Since, you know, there are these medicines they put in our body, they have heavy metals. I mean, if you don't know this, get out from under the rock you're living, baby. They contain heavy metals, and probably they're out of my body, but I know we get them in all the time. If I eat salmon or something, maybe I get them back into my body. So, and as long as I can order this zeolite with the, it's called Cleanslate with the root brands. There are many zeolites out there, but I stay with the one that helped me, because it helped me. And I know, like with vitamins and food, there are many different brands, and they're not all the same, and some vitamins even contain things that make you unhealthy. So I stay with this one. Zeolite is a mineral. It comes from lava, and it works like a magnet, and you pee the stuff out. Heavy metal comes out of my urinary tract. Anyway, I'm almost finished here. Zeolite, root brands. I don't know if it will help you. I have people who've been taking it, but their eczema, they don't do anything else. Their eczema, which is almost nothing. I have to look at it with a glass. Like, where's your eczema? I'm sorry. Don't take it personal. They say it doesn't help them, but I'm also like, yeah, but I also do a lot of other things. I still take the vitamin D. I still watch my food. I make sure, I know I eat things that raise the inflammation in my body, but I also do a lot of things that decrease the inflammation in my body, like drinking a lot of water with lemon, ginger, cayenne pepper. Well, I don't know if that takes inflammation out of your body, it's just healthy. But anything that's like, also cold showers, you know, ice cold showers. If follow Wim Hof method, the 10 weeks stuff, you don't have to be, you know, walk in the snow cold, but just ice cold showers. Work it up till 3 minutes. Lowers the inflammation in your body. So I still do all these things. And also with the food, you can find a lot of on the internet what increases inflammation in your body. I still do all those things. So I don't know if, you know, if you don't change anything else in the way you live, that this will help. But everything helps. So, and it's not cheap. Cost me like 75 euros a month. I'm still taking it because I don't want to take the risk to get my eczema again. But I've been here for over 15 days and I didn't take it with me, because I know I was going to a healthy place with really healthy air, healthy water, healthy food, and I also ate stuff that I cannot eat, but not so much. But I didn't get anything. Even it's way better. But this, I think, this is just, you know, that. No toxicity, no industry, nothing. So I want to close with this, and. If you want a longer version, if you want any addresses, this from the root brands, the Cleanslate. I don't make any money with that, not at all. They do work with what's this, affiliates, because this is the only way you can order with them. It is not just like, it's like a site. You need somebody else to bring you in, and if you use mine affiliate, I get, I think, like I have to pay less on my next order, but I never use it for that. You know, my brother, he orders through me because he's too lazy to make his own affiliate. But you know, after you order from me, you can make your own membership, and I don't think you have to use mine anymore then, because I'm not using the one anymore from the one that I used when I 2 years ago bought it. And I really don't do it for that. I am the worst salesperson ever, but I did want to share this because maybe it helps someone, like it helped me, and I know it can help. I've in the beginning I watched other people's responses with it, how they reacted to it, their body. A lot of people got a better skin. Some people with asthma, you know, all these typical immunity responses to environmental stuff. With some people it didn't help, so there is no one cure fits all. It doesn't exist, and whoever tells you that is just marketing. All right, so let me show you. I found a spot where there are not too many people, a little bit remote. I had to walk 20 minutes, sweating my ass off, but nobody's here. Oh my God. Okay. Ciao, ciao. Bye bye. See you back in Belgica tomorrow. I'm flying from Cancun back to Europe. Bye, bitches. No. Crystal, be normal, be kind. Have a lovely day.